Hello students, we are solving the IB Math A HL past papers and currently we are solving the IB Math A HL November 2022 paper 1 past paper. Today we'll be solving the question number 8 of this paper. You will be getting the links to all the previously solved questions of this paper and of the other papers in form of playlists in my channel NS Online Math Tutoring Classes. So without any further delay, let us start answering question number 8. The maximum mark is 5. Let f of x equal to cos x minus k, where x is greater than or equal to 0 but is less than or equal to a, and a k belongs to the set of positive real numbers. Okay. So the subpart A's question is consider the case where k is equal to pi over 2. K should be a positive real number, so k is equal to pi over 2. By sketching a suitable graph or otherwise, so or otherwise they are giving you this option as well, but we will be sketching the graph because that will be easier for us to not to sketch the graph but to answer the question. Find the largest value of a for which the inverse function f inverse exists. And we know that cos function is a many to one function. So we will not be having, we do not have any inverse function of a many to one function. For getting an inverse of a many to one function, we have to restrict the domain so that it becomes a one to one function. In that restricted domain, it is a one to one function and we can get the inverse of that function for that domain. Okay? So what is the largest value of a? Because the smallest value of a has been specified. X is greater than or equal to 0. That is constant. That is fixed. So we will be getting the value, largest value of a, for which the function f of x equal to cos x minus k can be considered as a one-to-one function. Okay. Now this is the graph of f of x equal to cos x. This one. I have started from negative pi over 2 and ended at 2 pi. But the function expression is cos of x minus k. So what transformation brings the cos x graph to cos of x minus k, where k is a positive real number? It is the horizontal translation towards the right by k units. And what is the value of k for subpart A? It is pi over 2. That means every point on the graph will get translated horizontally towards the right by pi over 2 units. Right? So this point is having coordinates as negative pi over 2, comma 0. This is the 0 of the graph. And now this point is having the x-coordinate as negative pi over 2. And this is also one of the points of the graph. So this point will be getting horizontally translated towards the right by pi over 2 units. So pi over 2 minus pi over 2 is 0. Therefore, we will be having a point on the translated graph as 0, 0. Okay. Similarly, over here for this point, the coordinates will be 0, 1. And this point will also get translated, horizontally translated towards the right by pi over 2 units. So it comes over here. What are the coordinates of this point? Pi over 2, 1. Originally, this point was on the graph, the coordinates of this point were pi over 2, 0. This has also got horizontally translated towards the right by pi over 2 units. So pi over 2 plus pi over 2 is pi. So it is coming over here. It is pi and 0. And I don't have to go towards the right anymore. In fact, I could have stopped over here because I need only this part. From here, because x smallest value is 0. I cannot go towards the left side of the y-axis where x values will be negative. So the x value starts from 0. So this is the point. And to have a one-to-one function graph, this is the only part that I can take. This is the only part that I can take. I cannot take this portion because if I take this portion, then it will be a many-to-one function. I cannot take that portion. So I have to take only this portion. That means x will be between 0. What is, in this case, what is the value of a? A is equal to pi over 2. So what is the value of a? Find the largest value, because a, I can take a value as pi over 4 also. This part is again a one-to-one function. But that will not be giving us the largest value of a. The largest value of a will be pi over 2. So this is a equal to pi over 2 is the answer for the subpart A. Okay. So the subpart B's question is find the largest value of A for which the inverse function f inverse exists in the case where k is equal to pi. I have already drawn this graph. The green colored graph is again corresponding to f of x equal to cos x, and we need cos of x minus k where k is equal to pi. That means the graph will get translated, horizontally translated towards the right by pi units. So this negative pi, this point comes to this place. Then this point comes over here. All are getting horizontally translated towards the right. And obviously, only the x coordinates are getting changed because the y coordinates are staying the same because it is a horizontal translation. This point is coming to this point, and finally, this one is corresponding to this one. Okay. And you really don't need this section as well because you have to start always with x equal to 0. That means this point. And up to this you can take because this portion is the one-to-one. So now the a value is equal to 5. So for the subpart B, the answer will be equal to a equal to 5. Okay? Because we cannot go towards the left, we have to start with x equal to 0. And we have to take the largest value of x for which the function f of x is a one-to-one function. Obviously, in order to make a many-to-one function convert, if we want to convert it to one-to-one, we have to restrict the domain. So the domain in this case will be x equal to 0, x is greater than or equal to 0, but is less than or equal to 5. Okay. And in the previous case, it was x is greater than or equal to 0, but is less than or equal to pi over 2. Okay. Subpart C, find the largest value of A for which the inverse function f inverse exists in the case where k is greater than pi but is less than 2 pi. That means k is greater than 180 degrees but is less than 360 degrees. Give your answer in terms of k. So I have to establish a relation between A and k because I have to give the answer for A. What will be the value of A? In terms of k. That means I have to establish a relation between a and k. And I have, you see, I have taken two values of k. One is 5 pi by 4 because I have to take the k value more than pi. So 4 pi by 4 will be pi. I have taken 5 pi by 4. And this one is 3 pi by 2, which is also greater than pi but is less than 2 pi. Even this is less than 2 pi. You can take I think this subpart contains only 2 marks, and you just draw this rough sketch because this will be helping you to get the answer. And you don't have to, you can see even I have drawn the rough sketches. So those the cosine graphs are not very accurately drawn, but you can understand. So that you can draw the rough sketches, but you have to draw the rough sketches because you have to explain and you cannot give the answer. If you don't know what answer you'll be giving, how to give the answer. And this is the easiest way, I think, to know what is the relation between E and K, because this is the way that we have found the value of A, the largest value of A in our previous two subparts, when the K value was given. And now you can take, I have taken two cases. One is K equal to 5 pi by 4, another is K equal to 3 pi by 2. You can take anything. You can take 7 pi by 6. It is also greater than pi. You can take, say, 4 pi by 3. You can take that. You can take any value. The K value will be from the third quadrant or from the fourth quadrant. Okay. So now I have drawn first, the green graph is always representing the f of x equal to cos x. And then there will be the horizontal translation towards the right by 5 pi by 4 units. Because I need 5 pi by 4 units, this is important. How to write the numbers in the x-axis, because the y-axis will be 1 and minus 1. That is true for every case. It is not getting vertically stretched, so it will be between -1 and +1. But what about these markings for the x-axis? Because it is a multiple of pi over 4. You see, I have marked this is pi over 4, this is 2 pi over 4, that is pi over 2, this is 3 pi over 4, this is 4 pi over 4, that is pi, then 5 pi over 4, and so on. Okay. Now, on the negative side also, we are having negative pi over 4, negative 2 pi over 4, and negative pi over 2. This is negative 3 pi over 4. This is negative pi, and so on. Okay. Up to negative 3 pi over 2, I have drawn. Okay. Now, how do you know what will be the graph? First thing that you do is you take this one because x equal to 0. For this point, x equal to 0. The every point on the graph will be getting translated, horizontally translated towards the right by 5 pi over 4 units. So this one, this point should be coming to this place, because this is having coordinates as 0 comma 1. This is having coordinates as 5 pi over 4 comma 1. So this point will be coming to this place. Okay. So as soon as you get this, you can find how many divisions are there in between these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one. You come to the fifth division. You have to just know this. You don't have to do any calculation, just count. Okay. So first thing that you have to take is you have to take one k value which will be greater than pi but less than 2 pi. Another thing is, second thing is, what will be the markings in the x-axis? That should be the multiple, means in terms of this pi by 4, basic unit. Okay. All the other markings will be in multiples of pi over 4. And if you take k equal to say 4 pi over 3, then the markings will be in terms of pi over 3, pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, 3 pi over 3, that is pi, that way. Okay. So now you take this one because x equal to 0 is the starting point. So I am taking this and I will be seeing where is this point going. I am seeing that this point is coming over here. And now I just count the divisions in between 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now I know where to take this point. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is 0, so this will be a 0. Okay, so it comes over here. Second is this one. Okay, before that you have this minimum. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. See, this is the minimum. This is another 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you don't have to draw till this point because x is greater than or equal to 0. X starts from here. And you are seeing I can take only up to pi over 4. Because as soon as I go to the right side of this turning point, it becomes a many to one function. So for this, I can take x is greater than or equal to 0, but is less than or equal to pi over 4. That means this is the key value. So key is, let me write it over here. I think you are being able to see the graph. Hope so. So I am writing this. K was 5 pi over 4. E value is, we are seeing the largest value is pi over 4. And I don't know what is the relation. So let me just add these two. E plus E means 5 pi over 4 plus pi over 4, that is 6 pi over 4. Or this is equal to 3 pi over 2. Let me just take another one. E minus A. I have to give A in terms of key, right? So let me take, oh, it didn't go. I don't know. Let me take E minus K instead of taking K minus E. So, because I have to give E in terms of K, E equal to, I have to make E the subject. Okay. So, A minus K will be a negative number. Pi over 4 minus 5 pi over 4, that will be equal to negative 4 pi over 4. Negative 4 pi over 4, which is equal to negative pi. Okay. And similarly for this graph, k equal to 3 pi over 2. So I could have taken in multiple, rather I have taken in multiples of pi over 2. You see, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, this is 2 pi over 2, this is 3 pi over 2, this is 4 pi over 2, which is 2 pi. So I have taken in multiples of pi over 2. Similarly for the negative side. And the green colored graph is the cos x graph. And now coming to the translation. Again, I am taking this one. This is corresponding to x equal to 0. This will be getting translated towards the right horizontally by 3 pi by 2 units. So it will be coming over here. As soon as we get this point, next what we will be doing, we will be counting 1, 2, and 3. Okay, third place. So it is, for this I can take, this is 2 pi. So 1, 2, and 3. So this has come to this place. For this, 1, 2, and 3. This is the 0. This is the minimum point. 1, 2, and 3. See the minimum. Okay. And now you are seeing I don't have to, I have sketched up to this point, but I really don't need because I need only this portion. So the A in this case is pi by 2. A in this case is equal to pi by 2. So x will be between 0 and pi by 2. Clear? So over here the k value is 3 pi by 2. A value is pi by 2. What is k plus a? 3 pi by 2 plus pi by 2 is 4 pi by 2. So it is 2 pi. And what is a minus k? It is pi by 2 minus 3 pi by 2 is minus 2 pi by 2. This is again equal to negative pi. So I am seeing this a minus k is giving us the fixed value as negative pi. Obviously, I have drawn only two uh, cases, but even if you take in third or fourth graphs, if you sketch, you obviously you will not be getting so much of time because it is containing only 2 marks. I will not be asking you to draw more than two graphs, but at least you draw the two graphs to know that whether you will be taking k plus a or k minus k. And further, I am not going for the other type of reasoning, because this is the easiest way to know what will be the relation between A and K. You don't have to draw the graphs in a proper way. You have to understand, but you have to show the graphs. You have to show the graphs because you need the answer, and because you have to show the calculation. How did you come to the answer? So for both the cases, you need to draw the graphs, but they should be rough sketches so that you don't spend too much of time. So now we are seeing that a minus k is equal to negative pi, or I can say a is equal to a minus pi. Okay, I have to give answer in terms of k. So this is the answer in terms of k. A is equal to a minus pi. Okay. So this brings us to the end of this question number 8, answering of question number 8. Thank you for staying with me till the end. Nilanjana Sanyal, I'm an online IB Math ESL and HL level tutor. I tutor students from both within India and outside India, and I offer both one-on-one and small group online tutoring services to my students. And currently, I am solving this IB Math HL past paper questions, and I am uploading these videos as you are seeing in my YouTube channel. And in case you are liking my explanations, please to give this video a like, and please to share this video with your friends so that even they can get benefited by watching this video. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel in case you have not subscribed to till now. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will be motivating me. It will be uh, telling the YouTube channel that my video is worth watching, and so the YouTube will also be showing this video to other students, and also it will be motivating me. I will be knowing that I am being able to help you, so it will be motivating me, and I'll be making more math videos for you. Okay, in case you have any doubts, any confusions, please feel free to write to me in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you. I'll be happy to answer your questions. And we meet again very soon in our next session. We'll be solving question number 9 of the same paper. Till then, bye.